Hey man, good to see you here. I'm just gonna do a bit of moving first and then we'll sit down and we'll chat. Often I feel myself under pressure, trying to fix everything all the time. And if you feel that uncontrollable urge to fix everything, like relationships, conversations, solutions, and I want to make this like really clear from the start, there's nothing wrong with you whatsoever. And for me, fixing things wasn't about looking good. What I actually found is fixing things was about getting rid of uncertainty. And there's a small practice that I'm using now to really help me with that. And I'll get into that in a minute. But firstly, I just want to really slow this down and ground this a little bit for us. Belief underneath my fixing was really simple. If I don't act immediately, something bad will happen. Not eventually, not hypothetically, but immediately. And I didn't experience this as fear. I experienced it as responsibility. If something was unclear, my body told me that I had to act and I needed to take responsibility now and make it clear immediately. And uncertainty didn't feel neutral in my body. It felt like agitation, like it was the beginning of danger. Feeling restless, wired, felt tight in my chest, tight in my jaw, and I found myself looping the same conversations and situations over and over again. And what I've had to learn is that this isn't shame. It wasn't shame. It was just intolerance of not knowing and not being able to handle that uncertainty. So the following behavior ensued. I pushed conversations before people were ready. I rushed decisions. I'd filled silence when I didn't need to. And I tried to resolve things way too early. Fixing gave me movement, and movement felt better than waiting. Not because waiting was wrong, but my body just simply didn't know how to do it. And the cost wasn't just my own exhaustion. The cost was also connection. People felt rushed, communication closed down, and curiosity just completely disappeared. I wasn't meeting people where they were. I was just getting past discomfort, my discomfort. So instead now, I'm trying to stop fixing and I'm practicing staying with not knowing. When I feel the urge to act, I name it quietly and I say to myself, this is my intolerance in not knowing, and that's okay. Then I delay any decision. Not to make a decision and not to act, but to do it from a place of being present and grounded. It isn't about calming myself, it's about building my tolerance to uncertainty. Sometimes I still act, sometimes I don't. The change now is I'm no longer driven by urgency. It's an invitation, not pressure. If this feels like really familiar to you, you may be curious to just give it a go once and see how it feels and see what happens for you. If uncertainty feels unbearable, it doesn't mean that you're weak. It means, like I did, your body is safer with action than with waiting. You don't need to get rid of it, just notice it, name it, give yourself a minute to calm your mind and your body, and then decide. And remember, with this secure masculinity, there is no destination. It's just a daily practice. And I do want to take a moment to say that I see that you've got this far in the video, and I want to honor your curiosity. I've always found it very hard to slow down enough to look in the mirror to understand myself, and you're probably really similar, and I just want to say well done. And I know you probably don't hear it enough. So well done, you're doing great, take your time, be kind to yourself, and if this is resonating with you, you are more than welcome to stay.